Good evening, everybody, and a very warm welcome. It's 6:30 on Friday, and I am live now. I'm going to put it out there straight away. Can you please like and share for me? Or sharing is important because for some reason, glitches being what they are at the moment with Facebook, it's an absolute nightmare. But I cannot seem to stream from my Facebook page this evening. It keeps saying sending data. What does that mean? Who knows? I don't know. We're on YouTube, we're fine. We are on my profile, Lisa Horton, and Lily is currently sharing that into the group, but she's having to share a link onto my page, Lisa Horton Crafts. I don't know what's happened tonight. I think gremlins are in the system, and yeah, I'll keep trying to see if I can make it work. It's telling me that I'm streaming there, but when I go to look, it's not streaming there. Technology, I love it. Technology, I love it. Hello. There's some great faces here. There's some new people here already, I can see. So, oh goodness me. And also you found out what I had for me tea. I better put them away. Well, I didn't actually have Chinese for tea. I just stole the remainder of the prawn crackers. Anyway, good evening, everyone. Let's start again, shall we? I'm Lisa from the brand Lisa Horton Crafts. As many of you know, there are new people in the group this evening, which is incredible. Today we had, I think Lily has let in about 25 or 30 new people. I let in 77 new people yesterday. And obviously the group is growing and growing and growing. And I think actually when I looked, we've gone from 33.4 to 33.6 thousand members. So, I think during the course of the day, Danny adding people as well. We are now, we've added about 200 new faces over the past 24 hours, which is fantastic. I'm sure many of you have come across from Hobbycraft as well. So Patricia Holt, it's your first live. So warm welcome to you. And I'm glad you found me on YouTube. Now, Karen Keane, fantastic. Thank you so much for liking and sharing. Just do what you can for me because I know it's going to lower my numbers tonight, which is really frustrating because we're here tonight to talk about all things Hobbycraft and what has been. And we're here to talk about Paula's launch next week. It's a kind of Lisa Paula combo thing, but I'll get into all of that for you. And also we were going to talk about, I've got a launch coming up the following week as well. But I was going to tell you all about that as well. But I'm going to try, I might leave the launch with me until next Friday. And then we've got something to look forward to. So without further ado, I'm going to say hello to a few people. Now, new people here will not know this, but I get a lot of people watching. There's normally between 350 and 400 people on. Tonight there is not because I'm not on Facebook on my page. However, I'm sure it will make it a lot easier for me to say hello to people tonight. So there's still, 164 of you here. So that's a really good start. So I always say hello to everybody, and not everybody, most people, just to say welcome, especially if you haven't been here before. And it's always nice to give back. So if you've taken time to come see me, I want to say hello to you. And I saw some of you here were really early. Emma Woods was here about an hour early. And I said to Danny, Emma's here already. He said, well, she's going to have to wait, isn't she? I was like, yeah, because I can't go in yet. I'm barely dressed. So good evening, Emma, but I can't find you now. So good evening, Tracy Costello, Beverly Holden, Karen Keane, Lynn Morga, Hannah Goslin-Smith, Joanne Smith, Primrose Gibson, Laurie Geetman, Pat Harmer, Lorraine Gower, Nancy Johnson from Northeast Ohio, Deborah Dubman, good evening, Kathy Rayners from Nevada, Rob, hello, welcome Rob, hello Tricia Scanlon, Jan Riley, Michelle Burrows, Gloria Davis from Florida, Kate Willie, Sandra Carrick, Cowie, Debbie Etheridge, Jean Rowland, Julie Green, Debbie DeBose, Imra Ortiz from Southern California. A very warm welcome to you. I bet it's beautiful weather there. Sheena Hoolin, Lorraine Sanders, Gloria Davis, Jason Ansell. Oh, lovely to see you, Jason. I hope you're feeling a little better now. Yes, it's good to have your company tonight. So Lillian Kwok, Carol G, Donna Green, Linda Irwin, goodness me, QQQ, Kate Willie, QQ. Well, it's not really. Fab shows to everyone. Fab shows and everyone who bought their PEP to the show. What does that mean, Kate Willie? What does that mean? Jean-Claude McLean, Julian Godfrey, Sarah Jane Kennedy, Sally Dillon, Jan Wholesome, and some newbies here, Jane Davison, Jacqueline O'Loughlin. Lovely to see you here. Welcome, Debbie Blue. I liked and shared the YouTube link to Facebook. That is perfect. That is perfect. So continue to do that for me if you are just arriving. I don't know what's going on. It's a nightmare. I'm going to try actually in a minute to see if I can give it another go to see if it kind of stops playing up. But, you know, and again, I've just got to where Patricia says hello and it's her first live. A very warm welcome. There's lots of people welcoming you. Inky Stamper, it's good to have your company. Sheila Lewis, Christine Dyer, Sue Reed, Dawn Thomas. Welcome, welcome, Kathy Grimes, Vanessa McKenzie. Do you see what I mean? Patricia, there's a lot of people here, but I do like to say hello. Right, okay. Carol Bye, she's just made it. She has just changed the bed. Oh, I do like a bed with fresh linen, do you? Right, I think what we'll do tonight, because I'm having a few problems, we would kind of get on into it pretty quickly. You're still here, Emma Woods. Oh, nice to see you. Yeah, welcome to all the newbies. It's great. Tracy Costello was watching Hobbycraft TV. You look stunning, Lisa, and all your wonderful products. Having trouble signing in, but I'll soon get that resolved. Don't want to miss a thing. Hello, Silvana V from Italy, from Rome. How wonderful is that? It's lovely to have your company. So I'm going to bring a few bits in and we're going to recap on the shows, but we're also going to do a little demo tonight, not on the new product because that is Paula's baby, so to speak. We'll get onto that, but I will show you the product, and I've got a short video which we're going to try and insert into the live tonight. I have Lily in here with me because I'm not a technophobe, but as you can tell, things go wrong and I don't know how to fix them. So I don't want to be losing you, have this video on it and can't get you back because the other computer is right across the other side of the room. So Gloria Davis, welcoming everybody as well. Let me get all the way to the bottom. Right. Okay, Rob, QQ, is there any way I can watch the lunch show? I was at work and I missed the opening day of Hobbycraft. Okay, right. Very good question, but I was going to touch on this. Now, if you watched the shows on launch day yesterday, and you were watching on YouTube, a couple of things. First things first, there was a lot of comments about adverts appearing. That has been resolved. We fixed that, or Adam's fixed that, and now you don't get the interruption of the adverts. That being said, there were other comments on things like, how do I kind of go back and watch a previous show? Currently, there is one continuous YouTube stream, so it kind of doesn't switch off. So what that's going to mean at the moment is there's not going to be a new stream for tomorrow, a new stream for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever day you're watching. Currently, it's a continuous stream. They're actually literally having something designed at the moment, so that can be a separate stream. Okay, I don't know the ins and outs yet, but they are working on software to develop that so the streams are separate. So question, Rob, if you want to go back and watch today's shows at lunchtime, if you're on your phone, for example, I know as you're watching, you can see there's like a little red line right below just where you watch that live. I'm right, aren't I, Lily? Mm-hmm. When you're watching YouTube, if you want to go back, if you're watching a live, you just move that little red line across the bottom backwards. Yes, I'm correct. I don't want to give you wrong information. So you'll find, literally, you're watching it on your screen, tiny red line across the bottom of the screen, and this little circle at the end of it, because that's kind of where you're live. Just drag that back as far as you need to, and then you can go back and watch. But it is going to be one really long line, and it will go all the way back to yesterday morning. So just be aware as you're moving back where you might end up, all right? But that is going to be changed, but they're actually developing the software for that now, or writing the code. So does that help? Let's have a look. Lisa Jenkins. Well, I can't get the volume on my phone and I'm out. Boo. That's no good, is it? I'm really sorry about the loss of viewings on the Facebook page. Caroline Blair, there's another question here. Hang on. I've got you on full volume tonight as the International Air Show is on this weekend, 20 feet from my house. Oh, goodness. I mean, that's a good and a bad thing, isn't it? Because I'd love that, but hate it at the same time. Kate Willie, exactly. It's still in its infancy, so we just got to give it time. I tried yesterday and I couldn't get to a specific show. Yeah, you do have to like move that cursor back really slowly. I did it today as well. Somebody else asked me how they've got Sky. Can they watch on Sky? And I'm going to get this right. Lily's going to tell me again. Sky is just a huge app basically now. It's very much different to the days you had the set-top box. We used to be able to record on Sky. You've got the latest Sky, and that includes Sky Q, Sky Glass, and is it Sky Stream, Lily? Thank you. If you have any of those, Lily's going to put a comment in the chat now, and she'll tell you exactly how you can watch, so you won't miss anything. It's actually going to direct you to YouTube, so you can still watch the live. You can't record, but you can't on Sky on the new boxes anyway. QQ, cool. The continuous live only has 12-hour limit, so I went back. I can only go back to 10 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know what you can do about that in that case. I don't know, if I'm honest with you. I'll ask Adam. I'm not sure. Maybe it is what it is for the moment. But what I would say to you is, if there's something that I'm bringing to the TV, and there's something you particularly want to see, always ask me on the Friday night after or before. I would demonstrate it for you, okay? And I'll do my utmost to make sure that you don't miss out on that education. If it's something that's going to take a long time, tell me and we will record a video for you as well. And that will make life an awful lot easier until this is fixed. It is going to be a little while and it will take a little bit of time. I mean, this is like a slow process. This is a brand new channel. So this is starting from nothing. And this is kind of trying to get things right where things have gone wrong before. So like having Sky would be fantastic. But to have a Sky channel, it is just ridiculous amounts of money. And you have to do the analytics and the data about where people do actually watch from. And it's quite revealing when you see the volume of people that watch and where they actually watch from. And Freeview is by far, bizarrely, by far the most popular TV place that people watch. Okay, Janet Fellows, liked and shared here, but watch on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm going to try and do it one more time while I'm here. Let me see if I can. Unable to connect. Is it saying no? It's saying unable to connect. I'm just going to turn it off a minute on Facebook and see if it reconnects. It's saying I'm offline on Facebook. So I don't know if I can fix that. It's still saying it's sending data. Yeah, I'm not sure I can fix that. I'll leave that just for the moment. I'll keep an eye on it, and if I can get to it, I will. If not, we'll just have to deal with what we've got. So hopefully that's answered some of those questions that you were in. Oh, it's done it. Right. It's saying that I'm now on Facebook as well. Lily, I might have to ask you to refresh and see if I've come up on my Facebook page, and it might encourage people. No, still not come up. I'm live. Excellent. So yeah, if you could share that into the group as well, Lily, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Honestly, having a techie teenager is fantastic. Right, so what we're going to do is, first things first, we're going to recap, especially for those who can't get back to watch things. We're going to recap on my shows, and then I'm sure Paula will do some more content next week on her live on Tuesday with the new products that she's had from Hobbycraft. She might concentrate on the new stuff, but there is content and there are videos on all the products that Paula has released. So if you go to YouTube and you want to see some of the construction on her products that have been on YouTube, that have been on Hobbycraft, you can see those on YouTube. Okay, but I'm going to recap on my launch. Okay, and I know there's going to be questions about this as well. Okay, right, yes, I'm live on YouTube. Let's see what happens now. Brilliant. Some people have arrived already. Right, wow, Freeview, honestly would never have guessed that. I'm an app through Amazon, through Sky or Amazon Fire Stick. Excellent. Oh, it's brilliant. I see some, let's see, it's all working now. Okay, right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in what was on TV. These were in the bundle. At the moment, these are not going to be released separately because they are currently exclusive to Hobbycraft in that bundle for, I think it's till the end of September. If anything changes, you will be the first to know, okay? But currently, those were only in the bundle where you were buying the Ultimate. This was to offer people who haven't got the Ultimate just something a little bit new and something current and something fresh. But let's go into the TV show and what we were selling now. Oh, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. It was so good. Did you enjoy the shows? It's the first thing. Because I did. I loved the shows. It's a little bit tougher when it is 42 minutes. I get that. It is for us as guest demonstrators as well. But what's really nice about it is it's kind of less chit chat and less laughy and jokey stuff. We just kind of dive in and get cracking with the craft. Who knows what will happen in the future, but let's just enjoy it for what it is and having a second channel. So hopefully you got to see all of these. Now tonight, I'm going to run every single one through for you so you can see that, because I didn't get a chance to do that. I had so much to get through. These we did play with. This one, I didn't need to. It's a stamp. You know what you're doing. It's a stamp. This one, this is my one that I adore. This bundle, I cannot tell you how many hundreds of these we sold. And Danny has got Jason on Monday, literally with piles and piles and piles of these, literally sliding these into envelopes because these were really, really popular, particularly. I know you were all waiting for this one, and the price, it is not going to be that price when they come to our website. It's going to be that price for one, just to warn you. That was an introductory offer. It is not going to be that price on our website. If you want those, you need to get them from Hobbycraft. I'm just going to put that out there now. Okay. Oh, Emma Woods bought her the folders for her birthday, and I hope you had a good birthday. It was your birthday yesterday, wasn't it, Emma? No worries about being late. Lynn might have placed a couple of orders too. You are naughty, you lot. And remember to, right, let me just come back a minute. Remember when you shop, if you might have watched myself, you might have watched, not Paula, because she wasn't the same day as me. You might watch myself, you might have watched John, you might have watched Katie Sue, you might have watched the craft body shows. There's so many of us on. If you like anything from the other shows, remember, put all of your order in one, and then you'll only get charged the one postage. So if you're gonna, but if you check out, and you start doing it again, you will get charged postage again. If you do what you want in the one order, it's $4.95, okay? And it comes with every. So just bear that in mind when you're shopping. So if you're shopping for these and you're thinking, well, I'm thinking about something else and I might get, I don't know, I might come back for that. Remember, if you put something else in your basket, whether it be from me or another brand, or you look at the brand shop and you see something else, pop it in the same basket, all right? Do you think the Retreat Hotel sells beans, Carol By? Well, I'm sure we can sit down to Asda for you if you like. They actually do the best baked beans. They're not too runny. Let's have a look. It was a fab day. I was trying to order Hobbycraft. They don't send to Germany. I think, again, Karen, it's that thing. It's early days. I think they need to work out the shipping, because obviously shipping anywhere now has gone crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely ridiculous. So bear with them all on these kind of things, but it was a phenomenal success. When I was live yesterday, there was 1,000 people watching on YouTube. It's crazy. Anyway, so let's get back to these. So these were the ones that were on. We'll run them through, as I said, in a little while. But yeah, there was that. There was the inks as well. We had the 3 sets of inks. So just in case you missed anything, how long can you keep a basket open? That is a valid question. I don't actually know. I don't know if it chucks you out of your basket after a certain period of time. I think it might do. I'll find that out from Adam. He will know that for sure. Hi, Donna. Nice to see you. Your samples arrived, by the way. Thank you. Sasha Clark, I bought some of your metallic ink pad from Hobbycraft live yesterday. I can't wait to receive it. Will there be re-inkers for these at some point, please? Not for Swift Dry. We don't do a re-ink for Swift Dry. I can tell you that now. They just don't need it. I'm battling at the moment because I would like re-inkers, but at the moment we're up against a cost implication. I'm definitely trying my hardest to get it for this one in particular, because I think this one in particular is going to be something that gets mixed with a lot of other things. So I can't make any promises at the moment, but I'm trying my best to sweet talk Adam and the manufacturer to give me a lower price so I can get these ones at least for you. So just bear with us. Okay, move those over. Right, so they were on. Some chuck you out after minutes. Some do. Yeah, I've been to places and it throws you out, doesn't it? I will find out. And I will get a post put in the group as soon as I know. Right. So that's that. That's all you really need to know about that show. What I will do, Lily and I are hopefully doing some recording on Monday. We've got some stuff to do for scrapbook.com, which is very exciting for the end of the month. But I won't talk about that anymore. But Lily and I would try and concentrate on some content. What's that? Oh, yeah, Lily's not here. Oh, no, I won't be doing the content Monday. It might be Tuesday. Lily's out with Danny. And you will never guess what they're doing. Never guess. They are heading up to, any of you who know Eastbourne or the South Coast or the area, Lily and Danny are going to Drusilla's. It's like a wildlife park, and they're going. I've got Lily for a birthday, an experience feeding the capybaras. So she's going off to feed capybaras at Drusilla's. Yeah, and they get to feed the beavers and all sorts. It's going to be fantastic. So I'm here on my own. Yeah, so I might get into the studio. I might not. We'll see how it goes. Right now. Oh, Alex is on holiday and I'm 5 hours behind you. Then I struggled to find the live. Oh. Karen and I, the sentiments will come to us in any event. They've also gone to Notions and they are due to be released on the 1st of October. Danny, need me? No, okay. So yeah, so that's 1st of October for those. Whether they've landed by then, I'm not sure, but hopefully they will have done. Now I think we're going to dive on into Paula. Paula's launch next week. Okay, so it's Danny, and I can see bright lights. So I couldn't really see if he was wanting me or not, but he didn't. Paula has a launch on the 11th. Now this launch is something very, very different. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a little video up for you. Now, I don't know if it mutes sound. I think it might just be a bit of ASMR, but I'm going to be silent just in case there is me talking in the background. It's a 90-second video, and I think you're going to really, really like it. It's called Ink School, and I will tell you more right after Lily's managed to put this live. No. Yeah, if you want to give it a go for me and see if it works. My mic is muted apparently whilst I'm backstage. Oh, he's got it. Oh, love him. Is that to you?
Yeah.
Nearly there, Lily. Ah, it worked. It worked. Very interesting. I don't know if you heard any noise. I tried to stay quite quiet, which is very unusual for me. Now, oh, well, you can hear me, so that's great. I'm not muted. There we are. Now we've learned. We've learned. Be quiet, Lisa, when you're doing things like that. Honestly, every day is a school day. So what do I have here? I have something incredibly exciting. This is called Ink School. Many of you have our inks. Many thousands of you have our inks. Incredibly popular. So this isn't Paula Creates. This is a Lisa Horton Crafts product. However, I'm going to come back to you. I will not take any credit for this. Paula has done all of this. Paula has created all of this. Paula is great with ink. She adores ink. So this is going to be a little project that Paula does. Paula will be on TV every 6 weeks with additional shows for Ink School. And this is going to be education on how to use inks, how to use color combinations, how to create swatch books, how to create blends, how to do, I don't know, using your metallics, what brushes you need to use, what ink you can use with alcohol markers. All of those kind of things will be covered every 6 weeks in Ink School, right? It gets better because alongside Ink School, we also have video content. Now, the video content is actually being edited by Rich up at the studio. So Rich is one of the tech guys up at Hobbycraft. He's editing all the content as we speak. And there is a series of videos. And I don't think I'm wrong. I think it's broadcast or recorded in not only English, it's also recorded in Spanish as well. So you are going to be able to watch this wherever you are. You know, if you prefer to watch in Spanish or you prefer to watch in English. Obviously, Paula has lots of followers who are Spanish speaking or can, you know, speak another language. So you've got both options there. On top of that, there is approximately 40 downloads. Approximately. It's all part of Ink School. It's going to be super excited. Right. So with that in mind, what do we get? So I'm going to be a little bit cheeky because I haven't even opened these yet. I can't show you samples. I know samples have been done, Lorraine, haven't they? But they are with Paula for next week. So Paula has all of that. You've seen some on the video, but let's flick you over and we'll have a look. It's very exciting, very exciting. This is going to be something I think even if you don't have inks, you're going to enjoy because you can use the product. If you don't have inks or our inks, you might prefer another brand. Who knows? Paula's very passionate when it comes to inks, came across it when she did her edition. Absolutely. And they're all talking about the capybaras as well, so that's really good. Now, what do we get in Ink School when Paula goes to air? First of all, I don't have them in here because I would want to keep picking them up and using them, are Paula's new inks. So Paula has bought out a range of inks for Lisa Horton Crafts, and they're called Picked by Paula. And I'm not sure if there's 10 or 12. So the 10 or 12 ink colours, and they are stunning. They are stunning. They're going to be on the show. Also, they will be on the show. I'm almost certain, but Adam will tell me if they're not. I'm almost certain they are. On top of that, there is going to be, as I say, the downloads and what have you. And I think she's going to get specific shows every 6 weeks to do this. Now, the first thing I would say is there is a lot of value here. So the first thing you get, let's move these to one side. Or should be, I think we cross comments then, Donna. You mean these ones? I think on Hobbycraft, she will launch those as well. It's 10, Lorraine. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, honestly, my brain is absolutely fried. I cannot tell you. It really is fried. Let's move that one out of the way. So again, on the back, look, this is where Paula excels. Okay. So you have your color wheel. And you can do your primaries, you can do your secondaries, your tertiaries. You've got a mask. You've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4 masks, all with the peg system on here as well. So this actually works with one of the dies that we've got. It's super clever. It's super, hello, my Rhonda. Oh, nice to see you, my darling. So you also get the die that comes with this as well. But Paula's going to explain everything. You will get a QR code to scan and learn. You get a QR code to scan to shop. So that will be like Lisa Horton Crafts. But here is where the education will be. Can't see it yet because it's not there. It's not going to be live until the show goes live, or maybe the night before, honestly. Right. So with that in mind, Rhonda, you would adore this. This is so much fun. So we all know that people have done kind of things for inks. This is on another level. This is on another level. So the next one you get your color wheel. So there's all your stencils. You get 2 masks and 6 layering stencils. So I'm going to open this. I know I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't. I haven't even had a chance to play with these yet. Oh, I don't. This is why I don't like opening them, because I tear them. So we'll lift this up. Oh, I'm going to have to get my tweezers. Let me give it a go here. Lift that up. Well, that's no good tweezer, is it? Here we go. There we are. Pull that out. And in here, get the die. Let me. Was that got a little bit caught on there? I think it's really. That's a bit tough. What's happened to you? Oh, it's got the glue's got caught down the bottom here. Let me just pull that one. Oh, why can't I get you out? Nobody, everyone wants to see you. Come on. There it is. Feel that? Yeah, that's it. Glue has attached that right at the bottom. Cool. Talk about making that difficult. So there you go. So there is your colour wheel. So you get your outside cutting edge, and there's your colour wheel, and you get this piece. Of course, the engineering side comes in with Paula at the back. I'm not going to show you much more of this, but it's going to be superb. This is on the 11th on Hobbycraft TV. Okay. Does this mean I can buy Hobby? I'm not on Hobby Maker anymore, Jan. I'm on Hobbycraft now. Or is that a typo? I don't know about extra cost to Spain. I don't know. That would be something you'd have to check with them. So there we go. So that is your other piece. Now, on top of that, let me pop that back in there. It's just the glue that got caught on the back of that one. On top of that, you're also going to get, let me pop that out, pop that in there. And then you get your swatchy bits and pieces. So here we go. We've got the colour swatches and the colour blends, which are your layering stencils. So Paula and I actually discussed this in my kitchen a long time ago. And we agreed that we really liked having these oval pieces for doing your swatches. And the reason we said that was because if you've got a circle, sometimes it can be really difficult to show a seamless blend. When it's an oval, you've got kind of a longer space, and you can easily show how to do. Oh, I knew I was going to do it. Just anyway, you've got a longer space to do your blending. So what you get is you get these, get 2 of those. Now, as you can see, this has been thought out beautifully, because the reason we've done it this way with 2 stencils, you're probably saying, well, you know, you could have done that on 1. Absolutely, yes, we could have done it on 1. Hello, Prisha. Nice to have you here. So we've done it like this. So when you're doing your blending, let me get a brush. When you're doing your blending, you've got space. You've got space to come in with that colour. Do you see what I mean? You're not going to be going, oh, there's another one here. I better be just really careful. Be really just don't want to touch anything over here. And then you've got the other side. But it's all got on the peg system. So again, you haven't got to worry. I hope that makes a little bit of sense. And it's the same for the other ones. And that is the circles, if you want the circles. Okay. So I'll put those back in the pack. Nicola Leishman. The annoying thing is since Hobbycraft TV, you cannot watch a show if you miss it. They don't at the moment. I mean, it's just, I think it's a little bit of patience with everybody, really, because it's brand spanking new. And it's time, it's money. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. And I can assure you, I have been involved, so I know there's been a lot that goes on behind the scenes. And that's just what I've seen. So just, I think a little bit of patience, and then hopefully they will get there with all of these things. And then here we've got these. Now, I love these. Lorraine did some cracking samples with these as well. So you've got dies as well. I'm going to tear it again. I know I am. Not too bad. And again, let's make sure that sticky bit isn't caught, both sides. There we go. So again, you can see now, which is where you can see how well thought out it is. You now get these pieces to cut these out if you want to. You honestly, it's such a good idea. Get your circles to cut out if you want to. It makes a bookmark. You can do half colours. You can do half colours if you want to. You've got the mechanism for creating the top fold of your bookmark to make, as you saw in that video, which I'll play again in a minute, and then I'll be quiet. Or actually, I might talk through it with you. But you get all of that, and then that gives you a plain edge if you want a plain edge. You've got a decorative edge if you want that as well. And then you get these other pieces and little elements in here if you want to add extra bits and bobs to it. So you can see here what Paula's done. But again, that's, well, Paula can go through everything with you when she's on TV. So that's that. And then last by no means least, which you're all going to adore, of course you are, you've got your ink pad labels. Now, yet again, oh, Lisa, just give up with this. Small labels, large labels. So when you bring an ink pad in, you can see they're going to fit perfectly. Let's take the lid off actually and show you. They're going to fit perfectly on the edge. If you want smaller ones on the side, you can pop them on, but you can put all your blends on there as well. So that's that. So there is a lot to get through. There is a lot of education. There's a lot of inspiration. There's going to be a lot of learning. And there's going to be a lot of fun along the way. So that is, bring you back. That is Ink School. So is it something you guys are excited to see? Is it something you think, oh, I don't know, something a bit different? I'm hoping so, because I think this is going to be, like Donna says, it's going to be really good for practicing all your blends as well and putting your own colour combinations together. You can separate this with your different colour inks as well. It might not be Lisa Horton inks. It might be, I don't know, it might be a Ranger ink. It might be an archival ink. It might be, I don't know. So many inks out there, Catherine Paula, whoever you use. You can do exactly the same thing. And it's great for labelling, absolutely. Could make a notebook for all the inks. Cracking idea, love the idea, love the idea. So that's really good. And remember, that is on the 11th. Now that also will include the downloads, or she'll give you access to the downloads. It will give you access to the video content and the education on all of this. This is a school. This isn't just, here you go, let's do a show and we're going to put some lovely things on that you can do your blends with. This is Ink School. This is a thing that's going to be repeated and repeated and repeated. I'm sure over time you're going to ask questions and you might say to Paula, we need another episode on something else. But there is a ton of inspiration coming. Just what I need. Well done. You're very welcome. So Paula needs to take the credit for this. I've wanted to do it for ages. I just haven't physically got the time. And what better person to do it is Paula, okay? Will Paula will be demonstrating any of this at the retreat? We are hoping so. We are hoping so, depending on how stock goes. But don't be surprised if this appears at retreat. Maybe, but I'll have to discuss that with Adam, because we've got to work out the stock, the exclusivity, and many other things. Okay, so leave that with us. Inky Stamper, you will love this, and your customers. This makes great classes as well. If you do in education, they're going to love that. Christine Sparks, have difficulty with colour mixing, so welcome this kind of thing. Honestly, Paula will do a ton of inspiration. I'll pop on and do lives as always, and it's just going to make life easier for all of us, isn't it? So that is Ink School. Be ready for Ink School. I'm on the following week. I don't know what day yet. We're just trying to work out my hours. It all depends on stock levels of certain things. What we're going to do when I go back to air, we know it's been a hefty month for you. It's a very hefty month, especially we brought the brushes out on the website. We've had my phenomenal product launch, which went crazy yesterday. We've had Paula's launch today, which was, again, another really busy launch. And then we've got Ink School. So I'm just trying to make it easy and take a little bit of time. Will there be new inks come? When will the new inks come to your website? They will come to our website on 1st of October. I'm almost certain. It's 21 days after. The bundle is 21 days after it's launched on Hobbycraft. But we will see. I don't know what about the inks, but it's likely to be 1st of October. Now, let's get into something else. That was very noisy. Let me bring this out, and then I'm going to replay that video for you of Paula's. Oh, goodness, I'm just dropping everything. Put that here. We'll replay that video, and I'll talk you through it. Lily, when you are ready, could you set that video going again for me? No, you don't need to mute me. Right, so this is the Ink School. So this, as you can see there, that's the colour wheel. And I'm sorry if I'm not naming people with all the samples, but again, you can see here with the inks how she's done that, and also showing that you can actually use them for card projects as well. I adore that card. Who did that card? And then, oh, it's not a card, it's a cover. And then, of course, you've got all the blends there. And what Paula's done there is she's shown you different ways of using it, like the water reactive techniques as well. And again, what she's done here, or forgive me, the team who've done this have shown you yet again, putting different colour card in front of the ink and what that's going to look like as well. So that's really important too. And of course, so you've got some blends going on there as well. You've got your water reactive things going on in this one, but also it shows you, you know, just the brightness of the colours as well, and what you're using and what you're likely to want to use. Again, the bookmarks, they're just phenomenal, aren't they? And they obviously can be used as bookmarks too. These I adore because it shows you all the blends. It shows you like the halves there. And I like that because you can put your little labels underneath like she's done there. So you can keep those to black and white, I'm certain. I'm really going to try and get to do that. And again, Ink School. Can't tell you too much about what's going on there, but you can see there some of the metallics and other colours. And also Paula has labelled all her ink pads in her thrifty, I think it's a thrifty box. So there's a lot going on. It's really, really exciting, really exciting. I think it's done now, Lily. Could you just flick back for me? Thank you very much. So I think that gives you a little bit of an insight into what you can do. Oh, good. I was sorting my dinner out before. Something similar to the swatch book. Yeah, but this is, I think this is a lot more in depth. How do we know when you're on Hobbycraft? We will put a schedule out on our website. Once a week we put that out, and we put that out, I think it comes out in an email, but if not, it's certainly on Facebook, on my page, and in our group. So this week we're done, obviously. Next week Paula is on the 11th, but we will try and get a schedule out regularly to you so you know who's on at what time. I love these also. Lily, nail varnish. What do you mean, Pat? What about nail varnish? I love these also, Lily. Nail varnish. I'm not sure what that means, Pat. Yeah, but it does look really good, doesn't it? Right, so final thing. We didn't get to see it all today on Hobbycraft, but you were all asking about the colour white core cardstock. Now, we had the autumn and winter on. Just going to grab it. Sorry, I don't want to get out of frame too much because of the focus. Had the autumn and winter on in a bundle, didn't we, with the Christmas dies? So we've broken it down a bit, and for ease of packing for Danny, we've done a pick and mix on Hobbycraft. So you pick 2, and I think there's 6 choices. So what have I got here? Yes, 6 choices. So I'm going to show you the colours because obviously there was a lot to get through today on TV. I wrote out all the ink colours and sellotaped them onto the case. It took a while. Yeah, I bet it did. Okay. You love Lily's nail varnish. That's not Lily. That was Paula. That's Paula's nail varnish, Pat. She had a manicure as well. Her nails look great, don't they? So let me switch you back over. So many of you have this cardstock, which is the winter and the autumn. Okay, so winter and autumn, I'll give you a quick flick. So if you were looking at it on TV today, you will have seen these colours for sure. So you've got your autumn and winter here, which is your kind of, your winter is your warm greens, your light greens, your deep russety reds, and a little bit brighter, and your oranges for your flower centres and your pumpkins and all sorts. And then we go into the dark vintagey looking blues. Okay, and then in the autumn, I love the autumn, and I love this because this is great for, again, your autumn leaves. We've got a die coming out, which I'm going to hopefully put on TV very soon, which is lots of leaves. And this is going to be great for that because you've also got your berries. So my Spell Wonders products work really well with this colour palette too. Christmas for your little birdies, different greens. You see here your greens. I love this cardstock, guys. Lynn and Tracy do as well. It does, Beverly, it cuts beautifully, doesn't it? Are you bringing out any new stencils and embossing folder sets? I'm going to give you a sneaky peek in a minute. So you can see everything is similar yet different. Like even these two are different yet similar, and your oranges, and oh, it's just beautiful. So you've seen those. Emma, yes, we will always carry the cardstock because it is like a kind of a core thing for us, isn't it? It's definitely going to be something that we continue to do. Now, we also have the pastels. I'm going to turn these around. They're all upside down. We also have the pastels that are on Pick and Mix. Lily, could you change the QR code to Hobbycraft for me? So this is the pastels. So you can literally go and do Pick and Mix on these now if you are interested in them. Great colours, aren't they? Yeah. Oh no, Donna, it is going to be bad. I'm not going to be able to resist now. So here's your pastels. Really pastel. I mean, this possibly, love this colour. It's almost like, it reminds me of straw hats, but then you've got down here this kind of colour that matches but is tonal. So if you want to do your flowers, like wedding flowers in those colours, oh my days. And your pretty green, your minty green, look at that, look at that. And then that just, I mean, look at the blue as well, just, they're all beautiful. So that is your pastel. All right, and I'm going to show you the dark in a minute as well. Yeah, I'm on the dark next. So I'm going to pop these away, but you can get these all on the Hobbycraft website now. And of course, from me, you're not going to get them till 1st of October. And then let's go to the dark and show you. These are outstanding. But of course, as I say, Kate Willie, you'll have to check on the Hobbycraft website. I think it's $39.99 for 2. And you can pick your 2 colours. You can pick 2 of the same one if you want, but you can pick your colours. Now, I love this. Oh my days. This is like tranquil waters. And then you've got that beautiful browny green tone. And this deep, the deepest plum. And that goes beautifully with this one. And I don't know if you can see, the tones are very different, but they're going to work, look at that, together. And then you get the bluey purples. And again, here we go. You've got that blue that matches the blue here. You've got the reds as well, like the deep reds that again go with the colours that you get in maybe the winter or the autumn. And then back to, I mean, that's like a tealy kind of bluey greeny, just under the sea colour. So there we are. That is darks. So just remember, it's maybe 42 minutes, but I'm here. I'm here on a Friday. You miss anything, we'll go through it all. That's darks. And let's go to the brights. When I say brights, what pound cardstock is it? Kathy Baxter, I can tell you in GSM, if you can convert it, it's 250 GSM. Honestly, Kate Willie is masculine, but I think it's really vintagey as well, isn't it? Now, look at this. So now we're going into our, if you've got the neons, the pastes, look at that with your neons. They're not neon colours, but they are phenomenal colours. Yet again, they're different. I mean, the yellow is super, oh my God, the yellow, when you put some of your red ink on it and it turns orange and it's so cool. Can't tell you how amazing that looks. It's just off the chart good. And your oranges and your greens and your different blues again. So they're all going to work together. Honestly, this cardstock is just, and it smells divine. Just smells like, it reminds me of my dad. My dad's, he's retired now, but he was in the print. He was what they call a proofer. And he used to take, not like a proofreader, but a proofer. He had these massive machines. And he used to have a printing plate that he was given. And he would do all the colour matching. It was just, and I used to come home, he used to smell of paper and ink. And, oh, it just was wonderful, wonderful, real happy memories that was. And here we go. This is your vintage. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And what you'll start to see now, if you look at things like your dark, you can see your dark, let me move it over a bit. Your dark colours are going to work with your vintage colours and your brights are going to work with your pastels. Or you can look here and you've still got your yellow tones that are going to work together and your naturals. I mean, that colour and that colour, hello. Oh, man, they're going to be gorgeous. So let me just show you this one. It's the same colours in different tones. Not really. No, we've just literally, I've gone through the Pantones that I really like. I mean, that out bloody standing, I'm going to say it. This one, just love it. If you come back to, let me just move these. Let's come back to, is this autumn? Let's just, because I've opened the pack of these. If you look at autumn, right? And then you start saying, okay, well, these are going to go so nicely. Look at that with these two colours. Look at the greens. I mean, even the green and the yellow, and you've got your browns and your, I mean, all of them. I don't know. I love smelling ink. I do too. Honestly, I do so much. When are the new cardstocks? They're on the Hobbycraft website now. Pick and mix. Pastel and vintage. They're going to look so good together, the pastel and the vintage, aren't they? Let me look at them. Just, yeah. So we're covering every single season. I've got great taste. Oh, thank you very much. They won't come to our website till 1st of October, but if you're interested in them, 100%. And to be honest, the deal that they've got at the moment is going to be, yeah, it's good. It's really good. It's really good. So there's so much. You see what I mean? There is so much going on. Now, if there's some of you that have, can you stamp on the card? Absolutely. Absolutely, you can. Definitely. It's an uncoated card. So it's a matte finish. And Michelle, it's also, because it's got the white core, I'm going to show you some sanding back. I've taken my shoes off, guys, and I keep tripping on them. Excuse my hair. As you can tell, I've been super, look at me. I've been super busy, so busy. I can't begin to tell you. I nearly lost the plot today, didn't I, Lily? She didn't like me very much today, did you, Lily? That was the answer I got then, so yes. I was like, just give me 5 minutes. I need to breathe. And I like stepped out. I went, nobody talk to me. Just don't talk to me. I just need a minute. It's been one of those today. Okay, so what I thought I would do is I'm going to run the embossing folders through, but I think I'm also going to do it on the core cardstock. Now, I picked 2 of autumn, actually. I really like these colours. I love them. So let's start with the darker colour. And I'm going to start the darker colour on this one. And this is called Layered Leaves. Now, obviously, again, on Hobbycraft, you're going to pick them all up together. The card is so smooth, it's good for better press as well. Thank you, Lorraine. It does work beautifully, doesn't it? So I'll put these to one side, and then I'll flick you over in a minute, but let me get my bits out first. Oh, hello, Claire. Looks like I've missed a bit. Claire, Ink School. Oh my days, you are going to love Ink School. This is so up your street. You look very glamorous compared to me. I mean, I don't feel it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. And I put my hair up again because it's easy. And so we grab our, I've got a piece of tape on that. Let's turn that over for now. I can take that off afterwards. And then let's grab our mats, what we need. Now, because we are just doing embossing this evening, let me keep an eye on the time. It's 7:30. We're fine. We're fine. You keep me on track, Lily, for time, won't you? She's frowning at me over there. Okay. Now, let me pop my bits away. Let's cut this card up. Hey? Who? Oh, is that Kate? Katie. Right. Katie. I heard about Ozzy the dog. Ozzy's very beautiful, but Ozzy's a very naughty boy, isn't he? So, Kate Willie lost one of her stamps. Katie, sorry, Katie, my bad. Where could the stamp have been? Ozzy, you're a bad dog. You're a bad dog. I'm sure he's not a bad dog, but yes. But was it a durable stamp, would you say, Katie? Or did it stand the test of time or not? I'm going to do the orange as well. Now, this isn't going to, no. I was going to say this isn't going to be great for the clouds and rainbows, but I won't use this one for clouds and rainbows. I'll use the great one. Yeah, Katie's got a dog that was a bit cheeky, and got hold of one of her stamps. But yeah, Katie, I do want to know if it survived. I am so late. Deborah, don't you worry. Your brushes at the side get bigger every week. Come on. I know. Let me just do that. Look, you know, my holders have had babies. Look, they're the one behind as well. It's not like so we got 2 there, and then we got 4 now. We've got 4. I'm just going to chop these down as well. Okay, let's bring these in so you can see some of this coloured cardstock. All right. So I'm pretty sure some of this has gone to notions. I'm pretty sure I may be wrong, so please don't quote me. Oh, I've marked my desk. Oh, that's gonna pain me. Hang on. How did I do that? Danny's gonna have to sand it down otherwise. To be fair, I shouldn't really be using a solid oak desk, should I really? For inking. Not my finest moment. Anyway, let's run some of these through. You can't have too many brushes. Right, so we've got this one first, which is your leaves. Now, because we've got a cardstock which is double-sided, it doesn't really matter. So all I'm going to do is flick you over now, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do this. Now, I'm going to lift that up rather than dragging it. I think that's what I did. I've actually got some, I can take that off because that's going to be an absolute pain. I don't know how I've done that, but obviously we're in studio, so I've been working and crafting away. Right, let's get it off my fingers. I'm just going to have a little sip of my drink, guys. Pop that in there. Take our cardstock, and then all we're going to do is lift up and put this inside. This isn't anything other than, let me show you kind of how it works. Let's push these over so they're out of your eye shot. And keep these pieces away as well, so we're nice clear desk. Run this through. So I've got my base plate and I've got my shim, then I put my cardstock down. What you can do if you want to add an extra shim for extra depth, you can. I'm not really fussed. We'll give it a go and see if it makes a difference. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, depending on the folder. We sold a lot of machines as well yesterday, so I think it was nice that people got to see the machines too, which is really, really important. It's such a good machine. It really is such a good machine. So let's start with this one. And already I can see it's stunning. So hopefully you can already see some of the white coming through, can't you? Can you see that? In there you can see just a little bit before I've even sanded. And then on the back, the deboss is just ridiculously good. Just great. But as you can see, like I say, you can see all that white coming through. Now I'll take that away, or the bits away for a minute, and I'm going to bring in my silicone mat. I don't need anything other than the silicone mat, okay? And I'm going to turn it on the, no, I'll keep it this way, I think. Let's move that out of your eyesight a little bit. Now I'm going to take a sanding block. We have the sanding blocks on the website, okay? They're super good. And I'm actually going to use the same side I've already been using because I want it quite light to start with. And you literally sand like so. Doesn't matter which direction really. You can go with the grain if you want to get like a smoother finish. And I'm doing this to show you when you lift it up, you'll see the amount of kind of surface of the card that comes off. So just give it a lovely, lovely kind of sand. You can be quite specific with where you go as well, what areas. So I'm going to try and cover all the leaves, like the top layer of leaves, rather than just those points at the end. Just down here, I can see some more. Just do that. And then over here, I just love doing this. It's such a great technique. And then down here, just like so, okay. And then when you've done that, I will grab another piece of white card and I will show you what comes off because it is just crazy. I've got some light cards here. This is my 160. Tap that off. So you can see all that cards come off. I'm just going to get rid of that for a minute. There's still loads more on my mat, but I'll do that in a second. And then I take a cloth and I literally give it a wipe and it takes off any more excess that you don't want on there. So can you see that now, how you get that real vintage kind of look? It really is a good look. If you want to keep it plain, you can do that. Or if you're on the back and you want to use the reverse side to sand, you can do that as well. See what I mean? So you can do whatever you like, really. So that is your decorative leaves, and that's great because you could then swipe over some metallic ink on there if you wanted to. So that's your leaves. Let me clear this off a little bit because that now is quite grubby down here. And then we'll pop that back. Pop the white card over here. Let's run another one through so you can have a look as well because you haven't seen them all. This next one, let me bring the plates back. Here we are. I can put these away in a moment. Let's do the clouds and rainbows. So I'm just going to be random with these. I'm not going to do the sanding back. You get the idea with the sanding anyway. So you don't have to sand it back if you don't want to. You can tear your card as well. Very, very easily. And that will give you a good result too. So you might find if you are embossing, if you get some cracks on it, that is because your sandwich is quite tight, and especially if you've got a coated cardstock like this, as in it's almost like a printed card, so you get the colour on both sides with the white core. That will be the reason that you get the white coming through, and that unfortunately is part of the appeal of it. But then there you go, look at that one. So this one, I took out that shim, you know, I put that extra piece of cardstock in, so I didn't want it as hard as it was, or as much pressure as it gave, and that actually has stopped any of the card coming off. So look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Liked and shared, been watching some good techniques lately. Just seen about your cover mount dies. Where can I get this from? Barbara, it's in WH Smith's, it's in Tesco's, it's in quite a lot of the big supermarkets as well. So that's that one. Lily, I'm going to hand these to you to put back. I'll put them at the end of the counter. There's those two. And I'll keep going. This is the perks of having your daughter with you. And then this one I'm going to do on the orangey card. And then I'll pop that one in the folder, like so. This one I did on air, but I will show you anyway. Let's just bring the pieces over again, move it up a little bit. We've extended the counter in the studio because I had moved it around and it was really, really short because I was only in a small area. I've put it all back now, and my cameras have all moved with the overhead truss. Let's move that out of the way. Hi, Maddie. There we go. So that one already, you'll need to sand that one back. You see the reverse of that one. That's going to look stunning sanded. I'm not going to do it now, but you get the idea. So beautiful. Oh, Sarah Kay loves Hobbycraft. Me too. Me too. Viva la vintage. This is quite vintagey as well, I think. This is super cool. Super cool. And that one I'd probably sand back on that side, I think. Probably. Yeah, where it hits the top. So that's your next one. And it's good that you get to see them all because we don't get to show them all always, do we? The next one, I guarantee you, will definitely take some of the top layer off because it's got some really high points on it. And the next one is the lattice. Another gorgeous one. This is really weird. It's got a really unique look to it. As in, when I look at some angles, it looks like it's creased. I look from another angle, it doesn't look creased. Then it looks like it's really deep. Then it looks like it's like really shallow. It's just such a good one. This is a bit wonky, but it's fine. I just need to do that so you can just have a little look at all the designs. So if you're going to Hobbycraft to go shopping for the cardstock, it might make your decision a bit easier if you didn't get the embossing folders. There you go. There we are. So I can see that one. Look at the depth of that one. You can see. I knew it was going to crack. Absolutely knew that was going to crack. But look at the back. I love the back. I probably like the back better than the front. Personally. Don't know. Oh, I think so. But that was sand back gorgeously. That on mirror card is going to look stunning. That's that one. And let me pop that back. And then the final one is Piece of My Heart. This one, I'm actually going to do it on white card because we haven't done any of them on white card yet. And this, I'm going to do it like on a smaller piece. I'll do it on that piece just so you can see one of them without the white showing through. Oh, thanks, Trisha. Thank you. I'm glad you learned something, because this is why I love doing it. It's one of my favourite things to do. I just love teaching. There we are. So I'll pop that in there. Oh, I love this one already. And I've not even run it through yet. So run this through. Bring that over here, just like so. Maddie, what have you missed? You have missed a lot. You might have to go back and watch. We've got Ink School. I'll give a quick recap on it in a minute. Look at this one as well. There we go. Look at that one. That's messes with your eyes. And that's why I want to do some white, this one. Look at that. Crazy, crazy. If you get a bit of creasing, just, you know, missed your card. These are so deep. It always happens. Isn't that bonkers? Trisha keeps looking at her die cutting machine, not using it. Trisha, that is not what you're supposed to do. Get yourself some extra plates, and you can, you know, always put your extra plates in when you're not using it, and it looks like you haven't used it then, doesn't it? And let me just run, actually, I will run this one through. I will run this one through. This one, as I say, came in the bundle, but come October, we'll see what we can do about releasing it. But again, it is at the moment in the bundle. It may be on its way to the States. Again, honestly, my brain is absolutely frazzled at the moment. I barely know my name. Let's run that one through as well, just so you've got an idea. This reminds me of the one we just done, but like just, it's almost, if I say softer, if you know what I mean. It hasn't got the, I'll show you what I mean. Let me bring it out. They're all equally as deep as folders go. Let me bring that one back in. And then this one, you'll see what I mean when I say softer. This one is gorgeous as well. So those two, I mean, I've not even shown them to light, and you can see how stunning they are, can't you? Just ridiculously good. I use mine a great deal. I'll use mine a great deal. It's become a workhorse. I love your embossing folder, says Suri. Thank you so much. Lots of inspiration tonight. Got to go. So thank you, including Lily. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. So that's the other two. So that's I've not even covered inks tonight, as in my metallics, and I'm not going to do that tonight. We can look at those in the week. So that's those. So you've got like loads of different ways. So you see what I mean? You've got all these different, I mean, even that, I love that. Just love that. And then you're sanding it back as well. So good. I haven't got samples that were at TV with me, because they are still at TV, because we might do some more shows on those. But that's that. Now, is there any questions about anything before I just do a very quick recap on Ink School for those of you who missed it earlier, because I know a few of you were late. I'm not going to go into big detail, but I will just show you Ink School one more time. I'm going to keep all those pieces. Donna Green, I've got no idea how you managed to do it, but I'm sure glad you do craft. Makes me happy. Thank you. Honestly, do you know what? I love what I do. I'm exhausted most of my life. I am absolutely exhausted. Doesn't help that I've been on a diet. I've been trying to be so good, but winter's coming and I feel like I'm going to flag a bit with it, but I'm feeling so much healthier in myself. But yeah, I've been skipping the takeaways and drinking less coffee with loads of milk. Makes a world of difference. And cutting out bread. Cutting out bread is my weakness, though, bread. Right, so let's just come back with a very quick recap on Ink School. I will tell you that I would not be surprised if these sell out on Hobbycraft. I would not be surprised. You wanted a sneak peek of some new folders, didn't you, as well? I might give you a very, 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 very quick peek. 7:45, so hang on a minute. Hang on. What's new? What's new? What's new? Let me move. Sorry, bear with me a second. There's some new. Oh, hang on. No, let's not do that one for a minute. Yeah, so be aware of the stock levels on those. I will say that to you. So yeah, quickly for Maddie and other people who have joined. Quickly. Right, we have, we have a new thing called Ink school, stop and smell the roses. I know. I've got a bit of black spot at the minute, Rhonda. Not very happy at all. Colour swatches, colour blends, colour wheel to match the colour wheel, bookmark swatches to match the swatches, and your look. Okay. When will I be showing the new inks again? Prisha, are you talking about the new metallic inks? Just let me know in the comments if you need me to do a very quick overview of them. I can do that if you want me to. Danny McIntosh. Make sourdough bread. It's much less calories, I think you mean. Oh, okay. Carol Bart, I wish I could lose some weight. Medical reasons, just not budging. It's not easy. As you get older as well, Carol, I find it's a nightmare. I'm not saying you're old, Carol. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. Before anyone comes for me. Carol's lovely. Right, now, embossing folders and layering stencils. Right, I'm doing it. Adam will absolutely kill me for this, right? Oh, man. Will he kill me for this, Lily? Showing new stuff. Yes, she said. Okay, we'll do it then. Oh, all right. Okay, in for a penny. Oh, they've not even been released yet. I'm going to get in trouble. Right, don't ask me when they're coming out. I don't know, because you're not even meant to know they even exist. Oh, man. I'm in big trouble. Oh, I'm going to do it, Lisa. Right. I am really in massive trouble for this. Right, that's that. And then I'll show you the other one. I can't do everything. Oh, my goodness. I know I'm going to get in trouble. Claire, I know. Wait for the postie. And then go on then. And then you've got this one. And they come with a die. Oh, my goodness. And this, you don't have the outside edge. You just have the flowers of colour. Oh, go for it. I think you like being told off by Adam. Trust me. I got told off earlier from Adam. And let me just show you another one. There's two more. I'm not showing you all of it. There's two more. Go away. Oh, no. I'm in for a penny and for a pound, aren't I, really? I'm in for a penny and for a pound. Right, fast. I'm not going to show you the stencils or anything. Gone. Dad said sort her out. Sort her out? What, me? Is that what Dad's saying? I know. Trouble. There. What's that song? There may be trouble ahead. But if there's music and moonlight, you know, and all that. Anyway, just don't tell him. I know. You know, I said I'd be back with them, didn't I? Right, very quick overview on the inks, particularly the metallics. Now, we know I probably will stick to the metallics because we know, sorry, I'm showing you all my shorts and everything tonight, aren't I? It's a very warm night. I'm showing you metallics. The stamping inks are stamping inks, okay? But, I mean, they're not, but I haven't got time to do all of them. So I'm just going to show you this, those ones, not those ones, these ones. I'm going to show you how they look on different colour cardstock. Now, they all blend, so don't worry about blending. They all blend beautifully. Itchy nose. Yes, he doesn't need to know. No, Donna, don't mention it again. Don't mention it again because I will be. And he'll say, they're asking me at Notions for it because somebody saw it on your live. What have you been doing? What have you shown them? I'll be like, I don't know what you mean. Here, just give me a look. Anyway, I'm just thinking I shouldn't have really done that. Anyway, so we're going to go with the Alchemist first, and this is these beautiful colours. Now, you get the metallic pearl, you get the metallic and the other metallic. So let's start with metallic pearl. White. We go on to white card. We're on to white card, and you're going to go, well, there's nothing on there, so I'm just going to do this, like so. And I'm hoping you picking up the pearl shimmer coming through. So white on white, and I'm going to show you a little bit on another colour in a minute, and then we're going to go white pearl. Oh my days. And that is it on the black card. So there's your pearl on the black. Got it? Right, so the pearl, let me just tell you something else about the pearl. Let me do it on blue card. So if I swipe this, I mean, obviously you can use your brushes, but I'm doing this for speed, really. So if I swipe the pearl onto blue card, you can't see anything at the moment. But when I do this, can you see you've now turned it into a blue pearl card? You couldn't see anything on the white, could you not? Just beautiful. Let me see if you can see it now. I don't know. Oh, it's hard, isn't it? I can kind of see it.
The light reflection.
Yeah, the light is so powerful here. I can see it, but if you can't see it, but trust me, it's there. Trust me. Yeah, and there's your. You can definitely see that one anyway. So that gives you your pearl finish. You can see where it ends there as well, right there, right across there. Okay. So your pearl's been discontinued. That's sad. There you go, and there's that. And then let's just go. You got your rose gold, and then we've got that here. Oh, just and let's go rose gold onto white. Now I've already got that pearl on there, but it's fine. Let's just come down like so. There's your rose gold. Look at that. Look at that. And I'll give it a little spritz there, a little spritz, and we'll go in with the platinum. Now the platinum, you're going to go, that looks green. When it dries on black card, it doesn't look green. It's just, it's very hard to get the lids to be perfect when you've got so many different looks when it dries. It's really hard not to have, you know, the similar colours. But look at that. So that's your rose gold. You can see now that's rosy gold. Then on the white, let's go your platinum. This is where you'd say it looks quite greeny. So here, that's madly beautiful. That, bonkers good. Bonkers good. And then here, I've only got a little space there. I've only got a little bit of space. Oh, probably ruined the colour now, but I don't think so. Got my fingers in it because it's wet. There's a lot of ink on there, but you get it? You get the idea? Beautiful. I mean, come on on white. Mad. Right, let's give it a little wipe, and I'll just do the other ones for you. And then I will let you go and have an evening. But it's really nice to see this. So that's what I'm saying. You know, 42 minutes is tricky to get it all done. But guys, I'm here. I'm not going to let you down. I'm going to make sure I share everything with you. So I've got literally 5 minutes. 5 minutes. There's still 262 people here. So I've obviously not bored you too much yet. If you get another piece of white and black, you'll be able to see how cool these are. So the green, I love the green. I just love this green. It's nothing like mojito. Nothing like mojito. Look at that. How? Wow, 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 wow. And then we'll go green. I'm just gonna putting it out there. Who else does ink this good? Like metallic ink. Honestly, they don't. They just don't. I'm just so happy with my inks. What I'm just going to do with that one, simply because what an utter waste, we're just going to go. Oh, look, there we are. Water reactive as well. Absolute, gosh, look at that. Now, there we go. There's a background. There's an under the sea with right there, isn't there? Look, leave that to one side, done. So this is the beauty of our ink. Not only are they great for stamping and doing all your other techniques, they are water reactive. It is, I need Bell XR. I hope I've done that right. How wonderful is that green? How wonderful. Look at that mess. I'm going to have to wash that now. And I know I've made a bit of a mess here. Honestly, I can't tell you. You know, I could spend a day on TV and I probably still wouldn't have enough time to get through everything. So let me just show you I mean, now it's dried. Hello. Let's go this way. Let's go with mulled wine. Mulled wine is that reddy, darky, crimsony. It's definitely red though, definitely red. That's really wet. I'm going to have to wait a minute for that one to get your shimmer. Hopefully you can see it starting as it's drying. Definitely it's drying. And then let's show you on the black. There it is. On the black. So you can see it's 100% there, isn't it? So that is your red. And then what we'll do is we'll wipe off quickly and I'm going to put the red away with the green so I don't lose what I've done. Let's get another bit of white card. Sorry I'm keeping you, but I know somebody asked me for this, so I thought it's just the right thing to do, just to show you. There we are. I didn't have as much ink on this one, but still, when these dry, they're all going to have that sparkle to them as well. Look at that. Keep that like so. So I'll put that down to one side as well to dry that. What was the comment there? Can you imagine using those colours for Christmas cards? Honestly, this is just right up my street for Christmas cards. How beautiful would they be? Let me just come back. Look how that's dried now. Can you see that shimmer in there? How bonkers is that? That's a metallic ink, guys. Metallic ink. Right, last one, and then I will leave you be. I promise, she says. Now, I need a bit of black card now. Honestly, I love being in the studio. I've just got access to everything. So turn this one over because it's going to rock a bit. This one, it dries down so icy, I can't tell you. And then I'll just do it on white. Oops, just trying to cover that bit. It dries so beautifully. And then all I'm going to do is that water reactive technique, and then I'm going to mop that up. I think a bit on the edge of a card, yes, absolutely, is better than mirror. I 100% agree with you. And then you know the colour's going to tie in with everything else you're doing, don't you? That's going to make a stunning background. Ah, look at that. There we go. I mean, wow, 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 wow. There we are. I'm not actually going to put any more on that one because I think I'm going to ruin it if I do. Just the beautiful, unbelievably beautiful. And I'm going to pop that down with the other one. And I'm going to actually wipe off with a cloth now. I actually could probably do another one, but I'm not going to because we'll be here all night. Let's move that ink. Clean up here a little bit. and pop that in my bin so I know what I've done. Let me just pop these back on my desk for you to see. These are the water reactive ones. This is just your waste. So there's your waste. I mean, I don't know if you can pick up on. Yeah, there's loads of shimmer in here, all around here, but maybe the camera won't pick that up yet, but you've got the idea. And that one's still wet. And then, of course, you've got here on your black card, you've got that colour there. It's not picking up the shimmer so much on that one, but it's definitely there. I think it's because this one is blinding. In your green. And then your black card. So you can actually, you can actually see that it is really shimmery, that red. And then you've got your blue. Can you see how icy that's gone? Which is what I was telling you. So there you go. There you go. Honestly. Right, let's flick you back to camera one. Okay. I'm over time. So I hope you enjoyed that, everybody. It is right up the only street, isn't it? Absolutely. Will there be rinkers? I think I covered that earlier. We're trying to work on it, but it's tricky because the pricing at the moment, especially with import and the way we have to ship rinkers because they're liquid, makes things a bit tricky at the moment. But we will do our best to get what we can to you when we can. Paula's back on the 11th for I can't see that. Oh, right. Okay, fine. Lily's just given me the winner. Sorry. So I'll be back next Friday, obviously. Paula will be back on the 11th on Hobbycraft TV. Remember, you can get your inks on Hobbycraft. You can get your embossing folders. You can get that beautiful cardstock. It's all there. End of the month, beginning of October is when we will have all of this goodness. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Paula will have loads of education for you, and I'm sure you'll see a bit more on Tuesday. The winner for tonight is Anne Nash. Could you please pop a message in the group, and Danny will arrange for a voucher to come out to you to spend on the website. We can't send physical prizes at the moment, especially when it's random and things go across the pond and the import duty and everything else. So the only way we can do it now is vouchers. So yeah, it is what it is at the minute, but hopefully that will work for some of you guys anyway. So thank you so much for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Just say to Lily, well done for this evening, a fab job. Okay, go back and watch the beginning if you missed everything and all the updates, but I will see you next week, and if I need to share anything with you, I would do that in the group. If you're going to the retreat, go and check your emails. There should be an email that's come out to you about what you need to bring and the timings, etc. So have a good weekend, everybody. It's lovely to have had your company tonight, and sorry for the glitch a little bit earlier with the Facebook, but all right in the end, wasn't it? Anyway, have a good one, and thank you